Morning, brothers and sisters. Thank you, Sister Joanne, for your so kind introduction. But I will do better than what she said. Okay, today the sharing by Sister Joanne is very timely and very appropriate because we are entering into the dragon year. What dragon? Golden? Wood? Earth? Wood, yeah. So whether it's wood or whether it's gold, what is important is our dragon in ourselves. Yeah? How we perform, how we live the years, this year, the dragon year, how we live it with good purpose, spend it meaningfully, not just for the Chinese New Year, but the whole year through. My sharing today will be on how to celebrate a meaningful Lunar New Year. Because Lunar New Year starts 10th of February, right? 10th of February, but center will be closed 7. So today will be considered the last gathering for the year of Rabbit. And today, what anyone knows, what day is also today? Very clever. You're updated. Today is Li Chun. What is Li Chun? Why is it Li Chun? And why is it not? Why do we consider Li Chun and the Lunar New Year? Anyone? Yes, but start of Dragon Year. Okay. Yeah, let me just share, right? Why is this Li Chun? Actually, this Li Chun is slightly different from the Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year, lunar, meaning moon, right? That means the Lunar New Year calendar is based on the moon. How the moon, they calculate, I don't know how to calculate, but the specialists, they calculate, and then we have the calendar, lunar calendar. That is based on the moon. Whereas Li Chun is actually based on the galaxy, the star. 听过日月星吗? Star, moon, star, and stars. Moon, sun, and stars. So Li Chun is actually based on the stars. In the ancient time, they don't have paper. They don't know how to calculate. But the first in China, this is in China. So the first ancient people, how they calculate when is the start of the year. So they base on the star. And the most important star they base on is this, 北斗七星. Have you all heard before? The northern 7 stars. In the northern hemisphere, it's very significant at that time, at that particular area. 北斗七星. So the shape, you can see, this is the shape of the star. Dou in olden China, whenever they have their children, nowadays we say graduate, university graduate. Last time for them it is 中举. That means they go to study in the city, right? Have you heard? If you see the Chinese show, they will have they go for exam. So 中运, yeah. So when they go for exam, right, after they pass, they come back. So they will inform their neighbors. How do they inform? Outside their house, they put a pot made of ceramic pot, and inside there they put wine. You know, Chinese people, they love to drink wine because keep warm. And they have a ladle. So if big pot, how to scoop out the wine? So they use a ladle to scoop. Neighbors come, they can help themselves. So that is like a celebration as well as a gratitude to the neighbors. Because ancient time, right, neighbors, they are very close. They help one another. They stay around. Anyone have any problem at home, or whether it's happiness, wedding, birthday, the whole village will come and celebrate. Or anyone have someone passed away, so the whole village will come and help. So for this, someone passed exam. So they will come and help themselves and gratitude for them, for the neighbors, and at the same time congratulate the children who passed the exam. So this one shaped like a ladle. The ladle used to, you see, this is a handle, right? And then this is the part that they scoop up. So see or not? Yeah, so this is the yao jiu. They call it the ladle. So yao jiu. So these stars, of course, in the sky, you won't see this link. It will be the stars. But when you join together, it's something like this. Okay? So what happened is this special star, it moves, and when this tail end pointing to the east, that is the beginning of spring. And that is today for this year. Li Chun. Li means beginning. So, beginning. So today is the beginning of spring. At that time, for them, when they look at this star, they will be observing. And when they see this star is this, that means this is the start of the spring. So what is the significance of spring? Spring meaning end of winter. End of winter, during winter, all the plants will be, like sleeping. Yeah, they cannot grow. So people also, in a way, also more quiet, right? They cannot go anywhere because of snow or this very cold. When spring comes, the snow will start to melt, and the plants will start to grow. And that is also the time, because that is the agriculture time. So they grow rice, they grow wheat. So that is the time that they will start to grow their plants, grow their seeds, to sow all their seeds for their plants. So that's why to them, spring is very important. That shows, that is the significance of beginning of a year. Right? So spring, then when it moves to the south, that will be the summer. And then when it moves to the west, that will be autumn. Autumn is the time for harvesting. So they have the sowing, and then they will nurture, then they will harvest. And when they come to the north again, that will be the winter time. So everything will be slowed down. Even animals also will be hiding because it's too cold. The birds all will be flying somewhere else to get warm, right? When we heard of birds flying, migrating, right? So there is also, during that time, they also want some warmth. So today, this is the beginning. So that's why it's Li Chun. And when we talk about Li Chun, what do you think of? The eggs that can stand straight. Okay, today is 4 p.m. Try, everyone. I haven't tried, but today I will make a point to try whether is it true or not. But if it's true, I think it's because of the Earth gravity. Yeah. Okay. So, but we try, just an experience. And it's also beginning of a year. So the spring. So spring is the important day, and it also the ancient people, our ancestors always advise us. 一日之晨，一日之计在于晨，一年之计在于春， and 一生之计在于群。就是 that means morning for a day, it starts with morning. For a year, it starts with spring. And for a life, if you want to have meaningful life, it starts with our diligence, our hardworking, our efforts that we put in. So, in the Chinese, this is very important. Even like Confucius also say, diligence, hardworking is very important. Okay? So today, let us start our year, this spring, with our advice from our ancestors, advice from the wise. Even the Buddha also say that. Buddha say in the Sigalovada Sutta, also it mentioned, do not idle. Yeah, one of the six that wealth can be depleted. He said, if we are lazy, he said, "Ayah, today is so hot, I don't feel like working. Today is so cold. Oh, I cannot work. I want to sleep. Yeah, I want to stay in bed. Oh, today raining, cannot go out to work. Today is so hot, so sunny. Also, I will get sweat." Right? So a lot of excuses. So the Buddha also said that in the Sigalovada Sutta. And also, in Anguttara Nikaya, Buddha also mentioned, for us, right, we have how to create wealth. Remember, he did the advice to Dikajanu, Vyagapada Sutta. Yeah, Vyagapada Sutta. The Buddha also mentioned, he said, we have, in order for us to have wealth, because we need wealth to live, correct? We are all normal people. We are householder. We are at home. So we need money also to live, to buy food, to have a shelter, to have transport, medicine, right? All this needs money. So the Buddha also say, we need money, but this money must be earned from proper effort. It must be from proper livelihood, not through cheating, not through robbing, yeah, not through scam also. Yeah, nowadays it's a scamming. Yeah, very common, very too rampant already. Sometimes I think of it. Yeah, so we don't go through these ways, but we go through proper manner. We earn our money and we protect our money and we use it properly. And we have good friends also to advise us, to go together with us. We don't simply spend extravagantly, right? We spend what is necessary and to balance our income and expenses. Some young adults, they spend a lot through their credit cards. Then, unfortunately, they have to apply another credit card to pay for this credit card. So their debts are endless. The Buddha also say, for a person to be happy, we need to be blameless. That means we don't be blamed by people for doing any wrong action. But what is also important, debtless, meaning we don't owe any people any debts. So this diligence, this hardworking is very important because we earn for our living. We earn for our family. Right? So, 一生之计在于勤. Yeah, very important. Okay. Lunar New Year. Now we switch to Lunar New Year. Li Chun, just now the spring, I will call it English, the galaxy spring. Yeah? So this, most of the time is before or during the lunar Chinese New Year. Because timing, the moon and the star also nature won't go too far off also. Yeah. So this year's Lunar New Year is just another few days after the Li Chun. So for Chinese New Year, normally what you all do? Eat. Oh, before you eat, what you do? Before the you do the spring cleaning, yeah, because it's significant a new year, the start of the new year. So we want to ensure our house is clean, right? Sister Faru, cleaning already or not? Spring clean already or not? Yeah, spring clean, whatever we want to do, we make sure any renovation, any touching up, make sure it's finished before the Chinese New Year. Okay, somehow to us, right? Chinese, the beginning of the new year, right? It gives us a lot of hope. It gives us a lot of blessings and also continue for the year. If beginning is no good, lama sui liao. Yeah, so that is why we think, everything must be clean first. Whatever I want to do, must complete it within this. Even by hook or by crook, by eve must finish. Okay? So we clean everything. And it's also not just for us, it's also the beginning of nature. Nature in the sense that our people surrounding us, even the plants also, if you go to nursery now, you can see a lot of new plants. So we also want to bring in new energy, doing new plants, when we nurture the new plants throughout the year. Right? And animals also start. They are also very joyful. Spring coming, to them is alive. They get up from their sleep. So they are alive. And there is a significance of life and hope. So we want to make it a good one so that we can continue this goodness throughout the year. And how we celebrate? Okay, we don't say this first. So just now you say cleaning, spring clean. So every house will do spring cleaning. Clean everything because it has been collecting dust over the year, throughout the year, so collecting. So we will spend time somehow to clear all the dust, all the rubbish to throw out from house. Give good energy for the new year. The Buddha also say, for us, we also clean our defilements. We also try, every year, not just the house. House is just a hardware, okay? But our software inside, our heart, we also need to clean it. We clean our defilement. Whatever we reflect, and we try to clean our defilements so that for the next year, for the year continuous, we also will live more happily. Familiar? So, but this one, I think should be in China or in Hong Kong. Yeah. Here, I seldom see nowadays after MCO. Last time a lot. After MCO is lessened. But we hope that this energy will come back. This spirit of togetherness. I look at it as a togetherness because it is all the people having one objective and one mission, celebrating Chinese New Year. Okay, coming together and especially neighbors, our community, we come together with the same purpose. So we will buy. We throw away the old ones, then we will replace with the new ones. But like Sister Joanne and Sister Paru last week also mentioned, we spend modestly. We practice simplicity. We not necessarily must have expensive or too much. So long as it's enough. So long as enough for the family, then we will just go towards that. Modesty also, we think of others. We have, but if let's say we know someone needy, they don't have, maybe the homes, right? We also can help them to prepare something for them so that they also can celebrate this Lunar New Year. Maybe with food or some clothing, right? For them, Gifts. So we also buy a lot of gifts, to gifts, and then, today I can see, right, a lot of sisters, right, bringing bags and bags up. So a lot of exchange gifts. Actually, we don't ask for exchange, but somehow it's in us. But the day you give me, right, I also have something for you, right? So it's mutual, So 礼尚往来, So we give. We give to each other. I wish you, when we give, it's actually a wishing. I wish you well. I wish you have a good new year. I wish you have a healthy year, right? Wish you safety, right? So I wish you, and at the same time, you wish me back, right? So it's mutual. So if we don't, not say that we don't give, but sometimes if we can, little also can. Not necessary must be a lot. Modesty, simplicity, Okay. This one, we were at cafe on the second, 2202. Oh, no, not yet, not yet. 2202 cafe. We also prepare the paying forward for 100 packs for the homes. Yeah. Okay, lanterns. Lanterns represent brightness. So we also want our year to be bright. We want our days to be bright. And we also want our days to be brightened and also lit by the light of the Dharma. For us, the light of the Dharma light will lead us if we practice the Dharma well. Yeah? 对联, yeah? There you see here. We have these two also. This one have been many years already. Sister Joanne, Sister Joanne wrote one, right? No, okay. Yeah, she explained already. So we have this 对联. Normally, this 对联 also started in the olden Chinese. It's also wishing words, okay? Wishing words, and it's a poem, poem, because China, we have a lot of poets, so they will write very nice poem for their door, right? Normally, they have wooden doors, so they will put the side like this, and one more on top. Yeah, so that is a normal way of putting the 对联 in the. Here we seldom see nowadays, but if we go back to China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, we still can see all the good words, good meaning. Yeah. So this one is 新年快乐, okay? 迎春接福, Happy New Year, right? We bring in blessings. We bring in blessings from the Spring New Year. Okay. Eve of Chinese New Year, we will have reunion dinner. This reunion dinner is a significant for family because nowadays a lot, even last time, they have children go out, go to other provinces, go to other states to work. So hardly come back to see their parents. So they also miss their parents, and their parents also miss them because throughout the years they hardly meet. Especially last time, transport is not so advanced. To travel back, sometimes they need to go by walking, or sometimes horse if they are richer, or the donkeys, donkeys. So for them to go back is very difficult. But once a year, they will make a point to go back and visit their parents, to visit their family, and they will group together for dinner. And during this time, a lot of times for the olden times, neighbors will come together. So they will, their house is not like this. Last time their house, there is a big courtyard in the center. So in there, the houses, the families all staying, surrounding like U-shape. Okay, so during Eve, everyone will come together, tables, and they will have a joyful reunion. They will have a get together, especially when they meet with those coming back from other provinces, coming back after days and years of working. Sometimes they come back few years. So for here, because of the transport advancement, so we are easier to come back. Transport. But last time I work in KL, study in KL. I need to go back to Penang. It also took me 8-9 hours. Especially before Chinese New Year, you can imagine the jam without the highway. You use the trunk road. Sometimes morning 8 o'clock, I reach home at night 10 o'clock. Yeah. Because it's the jam. It's the jam, the traffic, small trunk road. So, but everyone is very patient. You didn't hear any horn, no horn, no overtaking. Why? Follow. Everyone just follow very patiently. So reunion, also during that time, we will say a lot of good words, wishing. The New Year wishing, greetings, especially wish the elders healthy, safe, have wellness, the sixth wellness especially, we wish. And people wish us, we wish back. Right? So it's mutual, and a lot of it creating social harmony and peace. Yeah. And we also think of those, especially those elders, and they don't have children. So they'll be alone, right? No. Neighbors will invite them to join together in a big family. That is the beauty of social harmony, social interaction, and relationship. I hope they still do that, because I think so. They still do that, especially in the smaller town. Because in the big city, all the people will go back already to their hometown. It will be empty like last time, KL, right? Chinese New Year is empty. This one. Very familiar, right? Ang Pao, yeah. Sister say Ang Pao. So this also one of the culture, the custom, the custom. But this custom actually started in the olden days, right? They don't call it Ang Pao because last time there's no paper, right? No paper. So what do they give? They actually give Ya Sui Qian. There is history behind, sister. There's history behind, because during the olden times, right? There is this monster. This monster always eve of Chinese New Year come and kacau, disturbing all the young children, especially when they sleep. Right, this monster will come at night, touch their heads, right, disturb them, and these children will be sick. Will have fever. They'll be sick, and after that, right, sick already, it affect the brain, fever. So sometimes they become slow in their mental, become stupid. So the parents, right, are always very concerned about this. So when come Chinese before Eve, this Eve of New Year, they become very scared. So what they do, they use right. Chinese, they use the copper coin. Last time they used copper coin, not the notes. So what they do, they use 8 coins. There is one family particular. So they use 8 coins tied together with red string. Okay? And then put below the pillow of the child. And at night, sure enough, the monster came. But the moment they want to touch the child, right, this coin, because when they came, right, they will blow off all the lights. The parents leave the lights on, but they blew off all the lights, so it become dark, right? So when this monster trying to touch the boy, the coins from under the pillow shine. It shines so bright from the 8 coins, and it scared off the monster. And the monster scared off, so didn't do anything to the child. The next day, the child was well, not affected, no fever, no unwell. So the parents was so happy. They spread this news to all the neighbors. And the next time, right, every year, neighbors also do that. So they put the coins under the children's pillow, and they scared off the monster, and the children are all well. So they call it Ya Sui Qian. But this sui Chinese, this sui is age. But the name of the monster is also sui, but it's a different word. It's different word, but it's called sui. So ya sui means press the monster. This money is to press the monster. And apparently also from this, whether is it a legend or history, these 8 coins, right? When it shines, it actually, there are 8 devas and deities came to protect the child. Data. And this is called, the devas and deities is Pa Xian. Heard before or not? Pa Xian. The most famous one is what? He Xian Gu. Yeah. He Xian Gu. Yeah. She's very gentle and always have a basket of flowers and the tao. Yeah, the peach, yeah. So very gentle, yeah. So these 8 coins, right, represented by these devas and deities, okay, 8 of them. So they also, in the sense, when they successfully get rid of all this monster, so every year they will do that and give the ya sui qian, putting on underneath the pillow to save the children. Okay, let me show you. Maybe some of you haven't seen before. It's something like this. See before? See? But they have 8. This one I have 3 only. Okay? So this, if you see it every time you see it, right, in the shop selling all those accessories, right, this is actually representing peace, Ping An. Ping An, that means safety. Wishing safety for the children, for the even any people, right? Okay. But it become evolve over years. Now it become ang pao. It become ang pao, and it become a blessing in ang pao form. Okay, so the olden type of ya sui qian is a blessing, blessing from monster, from evil. So is safety. Right. Okay, so there is a behind story of this ang pao. Okay. Then we have house visit. House visits, we actually respect. Is a paying respect to especially our elders, and also to reconnect back with the relatives. Yeah. So the Buddha also mentioned this is interconnectedness, relationship. All the relationship among the families, friends, our employers, employees, our teachers, and also go to first day of the Chinese New Year. Normally people also go to temple to pray. Yeah, normally to pray for peace for the year, pray for harmony of the family, pray for the children being healthy and study well, right? And can listen, obedient, yeah. So now these are the general, how we practice Chinese New Year. But let us see, for this Chinese New Year, what is the relating to Buddha's teachings? How is it relate to the Buddha's teaching? Okay. Just how we mentioned, respect, a lot of respect for the elders, gratitude to our parents. When we come back, we show our love, our care for them, and also we also ask for forgiveness, especially to the elders if we have performed any unwholesome deeds, hurting the parents, whether intentional or unintentionally. We ask for forgiveness, and we ask for forgiveness, and we will tell them we aspire not to do it again. Yeah, and so the Buddha also mentioned in Mangala Sutta, right? In order to have blessings. Blessings come from where? Come from our actions, our speech, and our thoughts. Wholesome speech, wholesome actions, and wholesome thoughts. We respect, right? Respect is one of them. Gratitude also, asking for forgiveness That is also Buddha's teachings. Blessings, right? Blessings, fortune, success, and wealth. Just now I mentioned, even the Buddha, but Buddha also mentioned, wealth is fine to have wealth, and it's also is a need. It's a need. It's not, we think of as need, but not as one. Like what Sister Paru shared last week. It is a need in terms of what is needed, what is necessary. But we don't go for desire that is on top of that. So that is normal. It's normal to create wealth. Fa chai is actually very normal. The fortune, if it's come from our efforts, our proper efforts, our wholesome efforts in working, not is through proper livelihood, is not through unwholesome livelihood, like example cheating, through gambling, through gambling, through killing, in order to get all those money, or through drugs that we hurt another people, then these blessings, this wealth is not wholesome. You use it also unwholesome, right? So it is proper to have wealth. And this wealth, so long as it come from proper channel, it is fine. It is important and it is needed. If without food, example, if without food we are not healthy, we also cannot learn the Dharma. We also cannot practice, right? We will be rushing out every time, right? Looking for food first. Oh, I have no money. How to practice, right? Sometimes you ask your friend, hey, come, we go Nalanda and practice together. Cannot. I need to work. Even on Sunday, yes, I need to work, because they need to create money for them. They need to create money for their family, right? So we are here fortunate. Sunday we are here because we don't have to worry of to accumulate extra, right? Because we have already enough, enough for what we need. So it is important to have enough. So that is blessings. And also to have good friends together. We support one another. There is also in the Mangala Sutta, associate with the wise and not to associate with the fools. Fools is not say that they are stupid, they are silly or what, but fools in the sense that they don't understand the nature. They don't understand the real happiness. They don't understand the characteristics of the anicca, right? Dukkha, anatta, the greed, the impermanence, the sufferings, and the non-self. Because they think of self. They always think of self. That's why they want more and more. More and more, not for others, but for themselves. But they are only one. But how much they can spend? But they don't think because of their greed. Their greed, their delusion. So these are the fools. These are the fools. So we avoid these fools, because these people will affect us in our life, right? Okay. So humility, humble, being humble. We don't. We are humble towards other people. We are not arrogant. Oh, I'm better. You are not. I'm better in this. I'm richer. Right? No. My children are smarter. No, we don't. We are humble because we are all equal. We are hardworking. Just as I mentioned, if with diligence, then we can have a good life. Because why? Because of our efforts to earn money, because of our efforts not only for ourselves, for others as well. Simplicity, modesty, and Dharma as our light, our guiding light. So this is from the Buddha's teachings. Sigalovada Sutta. It says, for how to have wholesome actions, wholesome thoughts, we avoid the four defilement of actions. This is also just now when we take our precepts, observe our precepts. We also mention avoid from taking life, avoid from taking things not given, avoid from sexual misconduct, avoid from lying. All these actions is hurting another and hurting ourselves. The Buddha mentioned anything, advice to the son, Rahula, in one of the suttas. He said, before we do anything, okay, think, is it good for myself? Is it good for others? If yes, we do it. Good for both, then we do it. If it's no good for myself, that means hurting myself, hurting others, hurting both, then avoid doing it. Same thing for speech. If we know we say out, we are going to hurt the other party, hurting myself, then we don't say it. It is not true, not beneficial, don't say it. Right? So lying is no good, right? We are not telling the truth. So speech is very important, right? Action, speech, and our thoughts. Because whatever we say, it all arises from our mind. Right? The mind of what? Greed, hatred, and delusion. And the four causes of evil action. Why we did that? The cause of doing those evil actions. Sensual desire means sensual desire, hatred, ignorance, and fear. Sometimes when we say or we want or we take, say example, those people who steal, that is out of their greed. I don't have it. I don't have money to buy, but I want it, right? So I steal. So that is out of greed. Out of greed also, I can travel, let's not say bad, but it's not modest. Like travel far away, right, to have food, right? It's not say bad, but there is something of a desire there, right? Hatred. Sometimes because of hatred, because of revenge. You hurt me before, or you hurt my parents before. Now I take revenge. Out of hatred. Out of hatred, so you hurt me, I hurt you. Yeah, so you hurt me, I hurt you. But sometimes do we say, oh, you are nice to me, I'm nice to you? Most of the time, yes. But sometimes the people's mind is not that pure. So it can be otherwise. You are good to me, but if my mind is no good, right? I haven't trained my mind well, then I can do some silly actions, yeah? Not so wholesome actions, yeah? And also fear. Fear also can be the cause. I fear that if I don't give you, example, said something, someone want to take my things. I fear that you are my boss, example, just example. You are my boss. If you want this, and the property that I have, something that I have, if you want, then if I don't give you, then you will give me trouble during my work, right? In my office, you will give me a lot of trouble. You will find ways to push me out. So out of fear, then I will give it up. So that is also the cause of evil action. Or out of fear that we do something not so good, right? Kill. Okay. If I don't kill the person or don't hurt the person will hurt me. So that is also out of fear. Right? So I take my action first. So that is also cause of actions, of evil actions. The 6 ways of squandering wealth. It means the 6 ways of not letting our wealth go away or depleting. Right? So there are 6 ways. 1, indulging in intoxicants. Sometimes because of intoxicants, we become heedless. When we become heedless, like we want to drink, we can go out and drink, buy liquor, sometimes buy drugs. All those need money. So you need money, not just money spent, but the health is affected, the mind is affected. And then sometimes, because of heedless, some silly things, silly actions come out. Skill hurt people right? Saying the wrong things, right? So not just the wealth is depleted, but unwholesome actions can occur. Squandering the streets in appropriate time, TIME. At night, supposed to be resting, but these people are out there, okay? Out there, sometimes ronda, we hear before, ronda outside, so they can drink, they can group together with their friends, mama store there, drinking, and then talking nonsense. All this money spent and it's unwholesome. They can do a lot of unwholesome things. Frequenting public spectacle. It can be go out, seeing, watching unnecessary shows, entertainments, a lot of entertainments which need a lot of money to go, to spend money there, buy tickets ready, drinking with friends, talking, eating, right? Unnecessarily. And compulsive gambling. Gambling also, not when you start gamble, means the money is gone. There is no winning one in gambling. Right? And malevolent companionship. Just now we talk about good friendship, right? Good friendship help us to learn the Dharma, to have a wholesome life together, purposeful life, spending properly, right? If we are out of the way, this good friend will bring us back and go to the correct path. Whereas these unfriendly friends, evil friends, they will bring us spending money, drinking, gambling, go for entertainment, go at night. Instead of stay at home with family, they will be doing other things and spending money. Okay. See this? Habitual idleness. Sigalovada Sutta, Buddha also mentioned, we need to be hardworking. Idle, and you think of hot, you cannot work, cold, you cannot work, too early, you cannot work, too late, you cannot work. Wow, this job, I have to get up 5 a.m. Ayo, so early, I still want to sleep. Oh, this job have a night shift. Ayo, at night I want to sleep, cannot work. So a lot of excuses. See? For one who is diligent, so long as they know this is proper, this is needed to do, then they will do, and they won't give any excuses for not working. Idleness, yeah. So this is under Sigalovada Sutta.